Haley from 100rabbits.com, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the top 10 things I use on a daily basis with my rabbits. So this first thing is this pure water pitcher. It's just, I don't even know how to describe it. I really like the Pure brand. I've been using them on and off for years. For myself and for the rabbits, I really like them. The reason I'm using this for my bunnies is I moved into an apartment, so I don't have a refrigerator with like a filtered water system in it anymore. And I personally just like to give my rabbits filtered water. I just feel a little bit better about it. So I got this pitcher for them, and it works perfectly because it just sticks in their mini fridge, and you just open this up, fill it under the sink, close it, stick it back in your fridge. It's super easy. I love it. I got mine from like, I don't know, Walmart or something, but I'm sure I can link it down below on Amazon. So yeah, highly recommend if you don't have like a fridge water system. The next thing I use are these veggie containers. There are lots of different veggie containers out there, so you guys can look around. I will link these ones that I got off of Amazon if you guys are interested. I just feel like it's the perfect size for like one meal for my two bunnies. Obviously everyone feeds different amounts based on your vet's recommendations, but it just has this little removable thing in there. It's supposed to help keep them fresher longer. I don't know, I'm sure there's better containers out there, but this is just what I have. I have 6 of them, which is really nice. Just put them all in my mini fridge and pull one out every single day and give them the veggies. So yeah, that's another thing I really like. The next thing is obviously hay. Rabbits have to eat hay every single day, have it available 24/7 in large quantities so that they don't run out. So I give my rabbits third cut Timothy hay, which is also known as soft Timothy hay by Rabbit Hole. I really like Rabbit Hole. I like their company. I like their customer service. I just think they're a really good company. We actually sell Rabbit Hole hay on our shop just because I love it so much, and I want everyone else to love it just as much as me. So if you guys are interested in trying Rabbit Hole hay, definitely check the link down below and order some. It is a premium quality hay, which is why it is going to be more expensive than, let's say, Oxbow or other hays like that. But you get what you pay for. It's an amazing hay. My rabbits personally like the third cut Timothy hay because it's really leafy and soft and green. But if your rabbits like more of a crunchy hay, then I would suggest one of like the first or second crop Timothy hays. There's also orchard grass if your rabbits like orchard grass. I just use third crop Timothy because that's what my rabbits will eat, and my rabbits are so picky. So yeah. So next thing that my rabbits use every single day are Hidey houses. I cannot stress how important amazing Hidey houses are for your bunnies. Like, it'll change their life. So I'm going to show you my 2 top current favorite Hidey houses. And so the first one are these mini havens. I hope you can see it in front of me. Obviously there's the mini haven and the maze haven. Both are great. My bunnies really like both of them. The mini haven just fits really nice on their shelf area where they love to sleep. So that's why I'm showing this. It's also easier to show on camera. They can chew it. It's 100% safe if they eat it. Obviously you can see there's a little chew mark here, and you know, when they destroy it, you can just replace it. But I find that my rabbits love these so much, they don't tend to just shred them right away, which is nice. But obviously each rabbit is different, and it will depend on your rabbit on how long they last. But if you're looking for something that isn't cardboard and will last forever, so this is the other option that has Milo in it. Hi Milo, are you gonna get out? He's purring. Oh my goodness. So these are the brand new Hidey houses that we just started selling in our online shop. So obviously this is not going to be eaten or destroyed. I mean, it's possible if your rabbit does chew plastic. Mine personally don't, and even if they did, it's hard enough that they're not going to be able to get a piece off. So this is called the Catty Casa, and this one we sell on our online shop, and it has multiple openings, which is great for rabbits. As you guys know, rabbits need multiple openings because they are prey animals, and if there's only one opening of a Hidey house, they won't always use it because they're afraid if that entrance gets blocked off, they'll be trapped, and in the wild, that's how they would get eaten. So It's really good to have a Hidey house with multiple openings. So this one has this front one, and then this side one that's covered by this grass mat Milo is laying on. And then there's another one back here. Oh my goodness, Milo, you're so heavy. The back is also like this design, which is supposed to look cool. If you didn't like this part, you could always like lay a blanket over it to make it more like hidden. Milo doesn't seem to care. But yeah, this is really great. You can also buy multiple of them and like stack them together, make little designs out of them, and it's just super cool. Sterling's already been hopping through them. I have like, I don't know, 8 in my room right now. I have them like all lined up, and he's been like jumping through like each little Hidey house to the next one, which is super neat. The only thing is, since these are made for cats, they come with a little cat toy connected. I do recommend you cut that off, just because it's not a safe material for your rabbit to eat. They also come with like a little mat on the bottom. I would just toss that out in case your rabbit chewed it. And you can put your own bunny safe mat in it, like Milo is laying on. Milo, I'm gonna have to show the grass mat. The next thing I use on a daily basis is obviously veggies. Rabbits should eat veggies every single day if they're over 12 weeks old and on a grass-based hay, which my rabbits obviously are. So basically all rabbits seem to love kale. Another staple is cilantro. Parsley is a good one as well, but just don't feed parsley every single week since it is high in oxalic acid. But yeah, there's a lot of good veggies that your rabbits can eat. Kale is just a staple. Right now I have kale, cilantro, romaine lettuce, and arugula. I think those are the veggies that I have this week for my bunnies. But I try to kind of rotate them as much as I can, but obviously you have to do the best you can with where you live. Now the next thing I use isn't gonna be something you guys can buy without a veterinary prescription, but it is something I use every single day with my bunnies, well, Ebony, and that is medication. So this is a medication called meloxicam. The name brand is Medicam. It's a very common anti-inflammatory drug for rabbits. It helps reduce pain. It's very commonly used with GI stasis, but also arthritis. Ebony has the beginning stages of arthritis, so the warning signs that I noticed are just slower to get up, like stand up, resistance to stand on hind legs, or if they do stand on their hind legs, they kind of like fall or like tip to the side, or sometimes can roll backwards depending on how bad their arthritis is. So if you notice signs like that, that definitely means your rabbit probably has arthritis and should be on some sort of treatment. So Ebony is on meloxicam every single day. She also is on an arthritis treatment, but that's not given every single day, which is why I didn't include it in this video. But yeah, I believe I do have a video all about rabbit arthritis, so I'll link that in the iCard, but definitely a good idea. Have syringes on hand, you know, in case your rabbit gets sick. Hopefully your rabbits won't need daily medication, but when they get older, it kind of just comes with the territory. So the next thing, I've been using these every single day for years. Like if you've been watching me since like 2015, I don't even know, I probably have talked about these. These are memory foam bath mats. I love these, the rabbits love these. I started using them when my previous rabbit, Lulu, had chronic sore hocks, just due to the conformation of her body. And I needed a very nice soft flooring that wouldn't aggravate her hocks. And ever since then, I just think it's a great thing for almost all rabbits to have, as long as they're not gonna chew and shred and destroy them, which I will talk about in the next product I talk about. Memory foam bath mats, I think this one's from Walmart. I don't even know. I tend to really like to get them at HomeGoods or TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, places like that, because they're really cheap if you get them on clearance. But yeah, a lot of places have them. Sam's Club, I think I got one from Sam's Club the other day, but they come in different sizes. Really highly recommend. Just make sure you cover them with something so that, you know, the rabbits aren't like being able to chew them as easily. I normally cover them with a towel, a blanket, something like that. And then for the next thing, kind of goes along with it. So this next item is something I use every day as well, and that is any type of grass mat that is safe for bunnies. This one is called the double woven seagrass mat. You can find it on my online shop. Any type of grass mat like this is really good to put over the top of your memory foam mats if your rabbit's a chewer. Otherwise, I like putting them underneath my Hidey houses, which typically I have a memory foam mat under there. The reason I like to put grass mats under things like that and over the top of things is my rabbits do chew fleece. Like, they do. They chew fleece, they chew bedding, things like that. But if I have these grass mats on top, they chew at the grass mats instead of the blanket because obviously it's more fun, it tastes better, things like that. So this protects your rabbit, it protects your, blankets and things like that. So I really do highly recommend. There's a couple different options that we sell. We sell this one, which is a double woven seagrass mat. This one tends to last really long in my opinion, but every rabbit is different. So I know some rabbits shred these like crazy. Another one is the Oxbow Timothy mat. Sterling eats those in like one day. He loves them. And then we also just have the normal seagrass mats, which are flat. I do believe a couple of those sizes are out of stock currently as I'm filming, but we do have one size still. So super great, super easy to just place on top and let your rabbits chew. So love that. Another thing I use every single day are these plastic chair mats from Amazon. I know these are really random, but I have these indoor-outdoor rugs in my bunny room, so I like to put something, hard and plastic underneath my litter boxes so that if the bunnies, step in their pee and then jump out, it's not getting all over the rug, it's just getting on that plastic thing that is super easy to clean. I use these under my cat litter boxes as well. Even if you don't have carpet, it's good just to protect your flooring from any messes that are litter box related. So I really like them. I have 3 in my bunny room, literally use them all the time. They're not that expensive on Amazon. I'll link them down below. I know it's a super random thing, but I absolutely love them, so I'm including it in this video. The last thing that I use on a daily basis, this is a little, out there, and I know not a lot of people would probably be able to afford this, but I use a mini fridge with my rabbits. The reason for this is, one, I think it's just easier to keep everything separate so that when I go in to feed the bunnies, their water and their veggies are in the fridge, and it's just nice and easy to get things out, and I don't have to go all the way to the kitchen to do things. I personally got my mini fridge for free, and obviously you do have to pay for electricity and things like that, but the mini fridge itself was for free. I got it from my aunt who didn't need it anymore. So definitely look around and ask your family, do you have a mini fridge I could use? Something like that. That's how I got mine. I've had mine for literally 10 years and it still works. You could also check Facebook Marketplace, things like that. Maybe you could find one used. But again, it's not a necessity, but it is something I literally use every single day with my rabbits. So I highly recommend if it's something that you're able to find and get for a reasonably decent price. So that's basically it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys very soon on a new one. Bye!